God says, "Don't hesitate on this. I wrote you a letter." Do not scroll past this moment because something meant for your heart is unfolding right now, and missing it may delay a blessing that has been waiting patiently for your acceptance. I am speaking to you with urgency and love, because what I have written for you carries healing, direction, and a quiet power that will begin to change your path the moment you receive it. I wrote you a letter not with ink that fades, but with truth that stays, and every word is meant to reach the deepest part of you where doubt once lived. This is not something to delay or push aside, because your timing and my timing are meeting in this very moment, and there is a reason you are here reading these words right now. Type Amen if you trust God. I wrote you a letter because there were things your heart needed to hear that no one else could fully express, and I placed those words in a way that would find you when you were ready to receive them without fear. This letter carries reminders of your worth, your purpose, and the strength that has been quietly growing inside you, even during the seasons when you felt overlooked and uncertain. You have walked through moments where you felt unseen, yet I was always near, guiding your steps in ways you did not recognize at the time, protecting you from things you never even knew existed. Now is not the time to hesitate, because hesitation has often kept you standing at doors that were already open for you to walk through with confidence. I need you to understand that this letter is not just words, but a turning point, a gentle yet firm call for you to step forward into what has been prepared for you long before you understood your own journey. You have been waiting for clarity, for a sign, for something that feels certain enough to trust, and I am telling you that this is that moment where faith must move before certainty appears. There are blessings aligned with your next step, but they require your willingness to move without delay, trusting that I am already ahead of you, making the way straight and steady. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video as a quiet act of agreement with what is being spoken into your life. Do not hesitate, because hesitation often grows from fear, and fear has never been the voice I use to guide you into your purpose or your peace. I speak with calm assurance, even when the path looks unfamiliar, and I fill your spirit with a quiet confidence that does not depend on what you see, but on what you believe deep within. This letter carries that assurance, reminding you that you are not walking alone, and that every step you take in trust is being strengthened by my presence surrounding you on every side. There are things I have been preparing for you that require your readiness to receive, and readiness does not come from having everything figured out, but from having the courage to move forward, even when some details remain hidden. I wrote you this letter because I saw the moments when you almost gave up, the times when you questioned whether anything good was truly coming your way, and I wanted to remind you that your story is still unfolding in ways you cannot yet fully see. There is more ahead than what you have left behind, and your hesitation must not steal what has already been set in motion for you. You have been chosen to carry a strength that others may not understand, and that strength has been built through every challenge you have faced and every tear you have quietly held back. I have seen your endurance, and I have honored your patience, even when you felt like nothing was changing around you. This letter is proof that something is shifting now, something that will bring a new sense of peace and direction into your life as you continue to trust the path unfolding before you. Do not hesitate on this, because delay can cause you to miss the flow of what is already moving toward you, and I want you to receive it fully, without doubt and without fear, holding you back from stepping into it. There are moments when you must act with faith even before you feel fully ready, and this is one of those moments where your belief will open doors that hesitation would have kept closed. I wrote you a letter filled with love, not to overwhelm you, but to strengthen you, to remind you that you are supported, guided, and deeply cared for in ways that go beyond what you can see with your eyes. Let these words settle into your heart and bring you a sense of calm that replaces every anxious thought that once tried to take root within you. You are not behind, you are not forgotten, and you are not walking without direction, even when the road feels uncertain beneath your feet. I am leading you with intention, and every step you take in faith is aligning you with the life that has been prepared for you with care and purpose. Every word I placed within your reach carries a purpose, and that purpose is to awaken something inside you that has been waiting for the right moment to rise and guide you into a new chapter of your life. This is not a random moment, and it is not an accident that you are still here, reading and receiving these words with a heart that is beginning to open more than before. Type 1010 to affirm. I wrote you a letter because I wanted you to hear my voice in a way that feels personal, direct, and impossible to ignore, especially during times when the world around you becomes too loud and confusing to understand. There have been many voices speaking into your life, some filled with doubt and others filled with fear, but my voice has always been steady, always reminding you of your worth and your ability to rise beyond what has tried to hold you back. This letter is my way of bringing you back to that truth, the truth that you are stronger than you think and more capable than you have allowed yourself to believe. Have you heard about the secret neurowave that allegedly awakens a hidden super brain wave inside your mind? A surprising brain study claims this safe 7-second ritual can help improve sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning naturally. Over 19,389 people worldwide are already using this short, 7-minute sound session daily. People who once struggled with brain fog now say they feel more focused and mentally alert. Click the link in the comments below before it disappears forever. Do not hesitate on this, because hesitation often comes when you are standing at the edge of something meaningful, something that has the power to change the direction of your life in ways you cannot yet fully imagine. You have been preparing for this moment without even realizing it, learning lessons through every experience you have faced and growing through every challenge that once felt too heavy to carry. Now those lessons are coming together, forming a foundation beneath your feet that is strong enough to support the next step you are being called to take. There is a quiet transformation happening within you, one that may not be visible to others, but is deeply known and understood by me. And this transformation is leading you toward a place of peace, clarity, and fulfillment that you have been longing for. You may still feel traces of doubt, trying to return, whispering that you are not ready or that you should wait a little longer, but I am telling you with love and certainty that waiting is no longer necessary. The time to move is now, and the strength you need has already been placed within you. Take a moment to like this video as a simple way of opening your heart to what is being placed before you right now. I wrote you a letter filled with reminders of who you are, not who the world tried to tell you that you should be, but who you were created to be from the very beginning. You have carried expectations that were never meant for you, and you have tried to fit into spaces that did not honor your true self. Yet, through all of that, your spirit has remained strong and your purpose has remained untouched. Now is the moment to release what does not belong to you and to step fully into the identity that has always been yours. Do not hesitate on this, because every delay only keeps you from experiencing the peace and joy that are already within your reach, waiting for you to claim them with confidence and trust. There is nothing ahead of you that you are not capable of handling, and there is nothing behind you that should keep you from moving forward with faith. You are being guided into something greater, something that aligns with your heart in a way that feels natural and right, even if it is new and unfamiliar. Type 555 if you trust in Jesus. I wrote you a letter because I saw the moments when you felt alone, when you questioned your path, and when you wondered if anyone truly understood what you were going through. I saw every tear, every silent prayer, and every moment when you chose to keep going, even when it felt difficult. And I want you to know that none of it was wasted. Every step you took, no matter how small it seemed, was leading you to this moment where you are now being called to trust more deeply and move more boldly than ever before. There is a new level of peace waiting for you, one that does not depend on your circumstances, but comes from knowing that you are held, protected, and guided in every situation. This peace will grow stronger as you choose not to hesitate, as you choose to believe that what has been written for you is good and filled with purpose. You are not stepping into the unknown without support. You are stepping into a path that has already been prepared with care and intention. Do not hesitate on this, because your breakthrough is closer than you realize. And the moment you decide to trust fully is the moment everything begins to align in ways that will bring clarity and direction into your life. You have been waiting for something to shift, for something to feel different, and that shift is happening now as you open your heart to receive what has been placed before you. I wrote you a letter that carries hope for your future, strength for your present, and healing for your past, all woven together in a way that speaks directly to your soul. Let these words stay with you, let them guide you, and let them remind you that you are never alone on this journey. You are seen, you are known, and you are deeply loved beyond what you can fully understand. I wrote you a letter because there were parts of your journey that needed reassurance, especially the parts where you felt like you were walking without direction or waiting without answers. You have spent time wondering if things would ever change, if your efforts would ever be rewarded, and if the path ahead would ever become clear. And I am telling you that clarity is not always given before movement, but often comes as you begin to move forward in trust. This is why hesitation cannot remain in your heart, because hesitation keeps you standing still when everything around you is already shifting in your favor. There is a quiet confidence rising within you now, one that does not need to prove itself to others or seek approval from the world, because it comes from knowing that you are guided by something greater than any opinion or circumstance. This confidence is not loud or forceful, it is steady and calm, allowing you to take each step with assurance, even when the full picture is not yet visible. I am strengthening this part of you so that you can walk forward without fear, knowing that every step is supported and every decision is guided with care. Take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith, allowing your heart to fully receive what is being spoken into your life right now. Do not hesitate on this, because there are opportunities approaching you that require your readiness, your belief, and your willingness to act when the moment arrives. These opportunities may not look exactly how you expected them to appear, but they will carry a sense of rightness that you will recognize deep within your spirit. When that moment comes, you must not allow doubt to take control, because doubt will try to make you question what you already feel is true. Instead, you must trust the peace within you, the same peace that has been growing as you continue to receive and believe these words. Why do some 80-year-olds still remember names and conversations clearly, while younger people struggle with brain fog? Researchers claim a simple 7-minute audio paired with a 7-second ritual can reactivate a hidden brainwave linked to mental performance. Thousands say they now experience sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning every day. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted forever. I wrote you a letter because I wanted to remind you that your past does not define your future, and that every mistake or setback you have experienced has only added to your strength and your understanding. You have learned lessons that cannot be taken away from you, and those lessons are now becoming tools that will help you navigate what lies ahead. There is wisdom within you that you may not always recognize, but it is there, guiding your thoughts and shaping your decisions in ways that are leading you towards something better. Type 1515 to affirm. Do not hesitate on this, because the moment you begin to doubt your path is the moment you start to lose sight of the truth that has already been placed within you. You are not meant to walk in confusion or fear. You are meant to walk in clarity and faith, trusting that every step you take is bringing you closer to the life that has been prepared for you. Even when things feel uncertain, there is a deeper certainty within you that knows you are on the right path, and that certainty is what you must hold on to as you continue forward. There are things being aligned behind the scenes that you cannot yet see, connections being formed, opportunities being prepared, and circumstances being arranged in a way that will support your growth and your purpose. You may not understand how everything is coming together, but you do not need to understand every detail in order to trust the process. What matters is your willingness to keep moving, to keep believing, and to keep your heart open to what is being given to you. I wrote you a letter that carries a reminder of your strength, your resilience, and your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. You have already proven this through everything you have faced, and now you are being called to step into a new level of confidence where you no longer question your ability to handle what lies ahead. You are capable, you are prepared, and you are supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. Do not hesitate on this, because hesitation creates distance between you and the blessings that are already moving toward you. The moment you choose to trust fully is the moment that distance begins to close, and what once felt far away begins to come closer into your reality. This is a time of movement, a time of growth, and a time of stepping into something greater than what you have known before. You are not alone in this journey, and you never have been, even in the moments when it felt like you were carrying everything on your own. I have been with you through every step, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for this very moment where you are now being asked to trust more deeply than ever before. This trust will open doors, create opportunities, and bring a sense of peace that will stay with you as you continue forward. I wrote you a letter to break that belief, to lift your eyes beyond what you have known, and to show you that your story is not limited by your past, but expanded by your willingness to trust what is ahead. This is why I keep calling you not to hesitate on this, because hesitation belongs to an old version of you that is no longer meant to lead your steps. Type 333 to receive divine guidance. I wrote you a letter because I saw the way you carried silent burdens that no one else fully understood, and I wanted you to know that you were never carrying them alone, even when it felt that way. You have been stronger than you realize, holding on through situations that would have caused others to give up, and that strength has not gone unnoticed. It has been shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something that requires exactly the kind of heart you have developed through every challenge. Now you are standing at a point where that strength is no longer just for survival, but for stepping into purpose and fulfillment. There is a quiet door opening in your life, one that does not force itself upon you, but waits for your willingness to walk through it with faith and trust. You may not see everything that lies on the other side, but you will feel a sense of peace inviting you forward, a calm assurance that this is where you are meant to go. Do not hesitate on this, because this door will not remain open forever, and the timing of your movement matters more than you realize. You are being given a moment that aligns perfectly with what has been prepared for you, and stepping forward now will allow everything to begin unfolding as it should. Take a moment to like this video as a simple way of opening your heart to receive the blessing that is being placed before you right now. I wrote you a letter filled with truth because there were lies you had unknowingly accepted about yourself. Lies that told you that you were not enough, that you were too late, or that your time had passed. Those thoughts were never from me, and they were never meant to define you or limit what you could become. This letter is here to remind you that you are more than enough, that your timing is still perfect, and that your path is still open, waiting for you to walk it with confidence. Do not hesitate on this, because the more you delay, the more you allow those old thoughts to try to return and take hold again. You are no longer meant to live under the weight of doubt or fear. You are meant to live in the freedom that comes from knowing that you are guided, protected, and deeply loved. This freedom will grow stronger as you continue to trust and move forward, step by step, without looking back at what once tried to hold you down. Type Amen to receive peace. Could Tesla's forgotten brain hack be the secret behind this exploding neurowave phenomenon? A top NASA scientist reportedly uncovered a strange 7-second brain ritual that activates a powerful mental frequency already hidden inside your brain. Combined with a 7-minute sound wave, this method is helping people experience sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning naturally. Click the link in the comments below to access it before it's deleted forever. I wrote you a letter because there are blessings that require your readiness, and readiness comes from your decision to believe that what is ahead of you is good, even when it feels unfamiliar. You have spent time in places that felt comfortable but limited, and now you are being invited into something that may feel new but carries expansion and growth. This is not something to fear, it is something to embrace, knowing that every step forward is leading you into a life that reflects your true purpose. There are connections, opportunities, and moments being arranged in ways you cannot yet fully see, but they are real, and they are moving toward you with intention. You may not understand how everything will come together, but you do not need to understand in order to trust. What matters is that you remain open, that you remain willing, and that you continue to move forward without hesitation when the path becomes clear before you. Do not hesitate on this, because your willingness to act will unlock things that have been waiting for your decision, things that cannot fully arrive until you take that step of faith. You are not being asked to have all the answers. You are being asked to trust the one who is guiding you through every moment with care and purpose. This trust is what will carry you through uncertainty and lead you into clarity that will grow stronger with each step you take. I wrote you a letter to remind you that you are not forgotten, not overlooked, and not left behind, even when it felt like others were moving ahead while you remained in the same place. Your journey has been unfolding exactly as it needed to, shaping you into someone who is ready for what is coming next. There is no wasted time in your story, only preparation that is now ready to be revealed through the steps you are about to take. Do not hesitate on this, because what is meant for you is already within reach, and your belief is the key that allows you to receive it fully. The moment you decide to trust without holding back is the moment you step into alignment with everything that has been prepared for you with love and intention. You are ready, even if you still feel a little unsure, because readiness is not about feeling perfect. It is about being willing to move forward despite uncertainty. I see the way your heart is responding now, slowly opening, slowly believing, even after everything you have been through. And this is why I continue to remind you not to hesitate on this, because what I wrote you is still speaking, still guiding, and still shaping the path ahead of you. This letter was never meant to be read once and forgotten. It was meant to live within you, to echo in your thoughts, and to rise within you whenever doubt tries to return. Type 1111 to align with God's timing. I wrote you a letter because there were parts of you that needed healing, parts that had been quietly wounded by disappointment, rejection, and moments where things did not go the way you hoped they would. Those experiences left marks on your heart, even if you tried to move forward without fully acknowledging them, and I wanted to reach those places with words that restore, words that bring peace, and words that remind you that you are still whole and still worthy of everything good that is coming into your life. Healing is happening within you now, even if it feels slow, and that healing is preparing you to receive without fear or hesitation. There is a shift in your thinking that is beginning to take place, a shift from doubt to belief, from fear to trust, and from hesitation to action. This shift is not something you need to force. It is something that is naturally unfolding as you continue to receive what has been placed before you with an open heart. You are starting to see things differently, to understand your journey in a new light, and to recognize that even the difficult moments played a role in bringing you to where you are now. Take a moment to like this video as a quiet act of agreement with the direction your life is moving toward. Do not hesitate on this, because the more you allow yourself to move forward with trust, the more you will begin to see how everything is aligning in ways that support your growth and your purpose. There are things coming together behind the scenes, details being arranged, and paths being cleared, so that you can walk forward with confidence and peace. You may not see all of it right now, but you will begin to notice small signs, small confirmations that remind you that you are on the right path and that you are being guided every step of the way. I wrote you a letter because I wanted to remind you that you are not defined by the moments when you felt weak, but by the strength you showed in continuing to move forward despite those moments. You have overcome more than you give yourself credit for, and you have grown in ways that you may not fully recognize yet. That growth is now becoming the foundation for what is next, and it will support you as you step into new opportunities and experiences that require a stronger, more confident version of yourself. Type 888 to attract abundance. Do not hesitate on this, because hesitation often comes from looking too closely at what could go wrong instead of trusting what can go right. I am asking you to shift your focus, to begin seeing the possibilities instead of the obstacles, and to believe that what is ahead of you carries more good than anything you have left behind. This does not mean that everything will be easy, but it does mean that everything will be meaningful and that every step will lead you closer to a life that feels aligned with who you truly are. What is the real reason thousands of people are suddenly talking about this superbrain wave activation? A leaked neuroscience discovery suggests a tiny hidden part of your brain may hold extraordinary mental potential. This safe 7-second ritual and powerful 7-minute neurowave audio is helping thousands improve sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking, and learning. Users also report that it helped them escape brain fog and mental exhaustion. Click the link in the comments below now before it disappears. There is a new level of peace waiting for you, one that comes from trusting without needing constant reassurance, from moving forward without needing every answer, and from believing that you are supported even in moments of uncertainty. This peace will grow stronger as you continue to follow the guidance that is being given to you, as you continue to act on what you feel is right, and as you continue to let go of the hesitation that once held you back. I wrote you a letter because there were things you needed to hear repeatedly until they became part of you, until they replaced the old thoughts that once limited you and held you in place. These words are becoming part of your thinking now, shaping the way you see yourself and the way you approach your life. You are beginning to believe in your ability to move forward, to handle what comes next, and to receive what has been prepared for you. Do not hesitate on this, because you are standing at the edge of something that has the potential to change your life in ways that you cannot yet fully understand. The decision to move forward with faith is the key that will unlock what has been waiting for you, and that decision is yours to make. You are not being forced, you are being invited into something greater, something better, and something that reflects the true depth of your worth and your purpose. Type 444 to feel protected. I wrote you a letter because I saw how often you doubted your own worth, how often you questioned whether you were truly capable of stepping into something greater than what you had known before. Those thoughts did not come from truth, and they were never meant to stay with you, yet they tried to take root in your mind and influence the way you saw yourself. I needed you to hear my voice clearly, to remind you that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you have everything you need to move forward with confidence. This letter is helping you release those old thoughts and replace them with a stronger, clearer understanding of who you are. There is a growing sense of clarity within you now, even if it is still quiet and not fully formed, and that clarity will continue to strengthen as you keep moving forward without hesitation. You may not have every detail yet, but you have enough to take the next step, and that is all you need in this moment. Each step you take will reveal more, and each moment of trust will bring a deeper sense of peace into your life. Take a moment to like this video as a simple act of faith, allowing yourself to fully receive the direction that is being placed before you right now. Do not hesitate on this, because hesitation will try to return in subtle ways, often disguised as caution or overthinking, and it will attempt to slow your progress by making you question what you already know deep within your spirit. You must learn to recognize this and gently move past it, trusting the calm assurance that has been growing within you. This assurance is not based on fear, it is based on truth, and it is leading you towards something that aligns with your purpose. I wrote you a letter because there were parts of your heart that needed reassurance, parts that had been hurt by delays, disappointments, and moments where things did not happen as you expected. Those experiences made you more cautious, more hesitant, and more unsure of what to believe, yet they also made you stronger and more prepared for what is now coming into your life. You are not the same person you were before, and that is something to recognize and embrace as you move forward. Type 666 to release fear. Do not hesitate on this, because what is ahead of you requires your willingness to step forward with trust, even if you still feel traces of uncertainty. You are not being asked to feel completely fearless. You are being asked to act despite the fear, knowing that you are supported in every step you take. This is where your faith becomes active, where it moves from something you believe into something you live, something that shapes your actions and guides your decisions. There are things beginning to align in your life that will soon become more visible, and when they do, you will start to understand why this moment mattered so much. You will see how everything has been leading you here, how every delay had a purpose, and how every challenge was preparing you for something greater. This understanding will bring a sense of peace that replaces the confusion you once felt, and it will strengthen your trust in the path you are walking. I wrote you a letter because I wanted you to know that you are not behind, even if it feels that way when you compare yourself to others or reflect on your journey. Your path is unique, your timing is intentional, and everything is unfolding exactly as it needs to for your growth and your purpose. There is no need to rush, but there is also no need to hesitate, because the next step is already waiting for you to take it. Could a simple 7-minute sound wave unlock hidden brain abilities you never knew you had? Researchers claim this special neurowave may stimulate a dormant mental frequency linked to focus, intelligence, and memory. Thousands now use this short daily ritual to overcome brain fog while improving sharper memory, heightened mental energy, faster thinking and learning. Click the link in the comments below before it gets removed forever. Do not hesitate on this, because the more you move forward with trust, the more you will begin to see how everything is working together in ways that support you. Opportunities will begin to appear, connections will begin to form, and situations will begin to shift in ways that bring you closer to what has been prepared for you. You may not understand how it all comes together, but you will feel a sense of rightness that confirms you are on the right path.